Hello, everybody. My name is Ray. The name of the movie I reviewed is called Meet the Parents. We're supposed to explain what interpersonal communication concepts we observed in the movie that we watched. Well, I can tell you there's plenty of interpersonal communication in this movie between Jack and Greg. Jack and Greg are both active participants and they're constantly adjusting their behavior in response to feedback from one another. I'll start with communication and the self. Self concepts describes who you think you are. Self esteem describes an evaluation of one's self worth. Well, before Greg met Jack, Greg's self esteem and self concept were high. They had to be. Look, Greg had a good job, a nice place in Chicago. He had a girlfriend he was going to propose to. Life for Greg was great. Then Greg meets Jack, his girlfriend Pam's dad. Uh, Jack immediately took an instant, obvious dislike to his daughter's boyfriend. He openly criticized Greg's job as a male nurse. He makes Greg aware of the difference between Greg and Pam's side of the family. So there's a little perception on Greg's behalf that Jack sees Greg as less than, not good enough. Jack sees Greg as unambitious, a male nurse, and he's Jewish. So whereas Pam comes from a long line of well-mannered upper class, true blood, so to speak, the distinct cultural gap is created, and Greg is repeatedly made aware of it by Jack. Self-fulfilling prophecies occur when your own expectations influence your behavior. It's like Greg tries so hard to make a good first impression that everything backfires and spirals out of control. Then Greg tries to impress his parents and especially Jack, and the more he tries to impress them, the more he humiliates himself. Not only with his actions, also his words, the stupid little lies, and to make himself look better. It's like one little lie leads into another little lie, then it leads into another little lie, and you know, you have Greg. We'll go with alternatives of self-disclosure, lying. Greg tells little social lies, like Greg tells Jack he was born on a farm, that he milked a cat. Who does that? There was some gender role there. Are socially approved ways that men and women are expected to behave. Greg's a male nurse. You don't hear a lot of male nurses. Bottom line, people have different selves. And their persons we are isn't always the person we show ourselves to be. Another question was explain how the concept is or isn't important to the movie. Of course, the concept is important to the movie. Without these concepts and the way they wrote the movie wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be as funny. I can definitely see myself in that position, trying to, do everything you can to, make it look good for the father-in-law. I can definitely see myself in Greg's shoes. Maybe not quite that extent, but and I would definitely recommend this movie. I thought this movie was hilarious. I enjoyed it. I watched it several times. It's a good movie all around. All right, thanks.